First function, then comfort, then we make it beautiful. At the Elements, we love the mix. The look is real, lived in, but totally together. The biggest compliment you can receive on your space is, it's you. That's our mission at the Elements. Not cookie cutter, not designed in a day. You're busy with family and career. Let our design team create your sanctuary. Ask about our risk-free house call service. The Elements. We're anything but ordinary.
I don't know about you, but I love September. And the poets go on about these apple-ripe September mornings. But your Iowa Realty professional will remind you that to be in that new home before the snow flies, you need to act now. Let's talk real estate. Welcome to the Home Show. Mike Pace is my name, and we are going to quit talking about September allergies and talk business right now with my guests, including Donna Stahl, who's our assistant manager at the Waukee, Iowa Realty office. Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
And you have a special guest.
I do. Wade Heiner is here, and he's the president of sales and marketing for Genesis, Destiny, and our smart homes.
Wade, welcome. Nice to see you. Obviously, when we talk about Genesis and Destiny here of late, the Smart Series from Destiny has to kind of filter up to the top of the conversation.
It is the hot topic of the year, I guess I would say.
Right.
And so, but what is so good about that is we're creating a pool of buyers with that Smart Series that will bring back those buyers that have kind of gone by the wayside with Destiny and Genesis. Those buyers that weren't building equity are now building equity, and we can continue to capture those buyers in the Destiny and Genesis lines.
It's really, Donna, like making rent obsolete.
It is. Actually, when the folks come out and take a look at the price ranges, we have ranges from $199 to $249.8 over there in Heritage at Grimes. I think they're really pleasantly surprised on a couple things. How affordable it is to get into this new construction, especially our Smart Series product. And then once they do get in and we crunch those numbers with them, a lot of times they're paying less for their mortgage payment than they are in rent.
Unbelievable. Let's take a look here at this product. And what occurs to me, we need to underline, Wade, would be the fact that Genesis is a quality luxury builder. Destiny builds a great home, all quality products and materials. That doesn't change with the Smart Series.
Yes, sir. So all of the same craftsmen, all of the same products are used in the Smart Series as are used in the Genesis and the Destiny lines. Nothing's compromised.
So what we're talking about, Donna, is making that footprint a little smaller, the square footage a bit smaller, to accommodate this market, this part of the market.
Right. We really opened up the new construction market to a very wide pool of buyers by doing this. Again, starting out in that $199 price range, whether you are a first-time buyer or we have some really beautiful ranch plans that a lot of empty nesters are taking a look at in that $236 range.
Now, we've talked many times about Heritage at Grimes, that new planned concept community where you live, work, and play. Everything's at your doorstep. Where else is this product available around the metro?
Oh, we have a product available in...
You name the community, and we have developments started.
Wow.
So yeah, everywhere in the metro. The areas that we're actually building product right now are Pleasant Hill, Bondurant, Grimes, Urbandale, Waukee.
Virtually everywhere.
Yeah, so those are the places we're building,
Yeah.
but we're also working on land positions in other areas of the community.
Donna, quickly, what about that couple, that young couple that doesn't think they can afford to get into a home, buying a home?
Pleasantly surprised. So if you come out and talk to me a little bit about our preferred lender, we are going to be able to cover those closing costs for you. In addition to that, we have an appliance package, washer, dryer, refrigerator that's going to be yours for free going through that preferred lender. And if you qualify, we also may have some down payment assistance. Again, getting in is extremely affordable and easy, and it's probably going to be a little bit less than your rent.
Some big news with the warranty program.
Yes, sir. We've kind of noticed through the years that our warranty department's kind of bored. We build a good product, and so not a lot going on there. So we decided to kind of up the ante and go with a 2-year door-to-door warranty, 5-year peace of mind, which kind of guards against leaks and protects your mechanicals, and then the 10-year major structural warranty. So we got we build a good product, so we might as well have a top-of-the-line warranty as well.
That's the old perfect circle that we talk about occasionally, and Destiny Homes, the Smart Series, and Donna Stahl at our Waukee office would love to talk to you about your neighborhood and put you in a new home and throw that rent contract away.
Throw it out the window, absolutely.
Wade, nice to see you. Keep
Pleasure.
up the good work. Good to see you, Donna.
Thanks, good to see you too.
You know, the buyers are out there. When you list with Iowa Realty, of course, you're listing with Iowa's largest real estate brokerage, and we have the team to get the job done.
According to Burning Class, Des Moines is the #7 hotspot for data science jobs.
Erin Herron from Iowa Realty is here. Nice to have you with us.
Hi, Mike.
Jennifer Thorne is also here. They're a team. What a team over the years. I don't know anybody knows more about townhomes than the two of you. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Mike.
Let's talk about townhomes in Waukee and West Des Moines, Jennifer.
We've got two awesome communities. We've got one in Waukee, right behind the Hy-Vee along Hickman Road. And we've got another community, in West Des Moines, and that location is right by Jethro's.
Okay.
Two awesome communities, homes starting in the 230s, going up to the 250s. Awesome, awesome floor plans.
Now, this is Greyhawk Homes of Iowa, a very energy efficient builder. So you know you got a good home in addition to a stylish home with all kinds of great features, Erin.
Absolutely, Mike. They have a very modern kind of contemporary flair. People love them. Big windows. That main floor feels like a sunroom. Just lots of storage. They do have finished basements.
Well, I think you said they live like a house, rather than a townhome.
They do. If you want the same old townhome, this is not the place for you.
Yeah.
These homes are awesome. They are completely different from anything else that's out there. Tall 12-foot ceilings, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. You don't feel like you're inside a townhome. It feels like a home.
Well, let's have a look. Now, if somebody from out of town is sitting in a hotel watching our show, Waukee and West Des Moines, you know, property values don't get any better, Erin.
You are so right. And these are all in Waukee School District. Both communities have unique and different amenities. The West Des Moines location will have a pond with a dock and trails and little park benches, so very cute. In Waukee, as you look out the back here real quick, I just want to stop. The view is amazing and it's
Nothing
so
back
open.
there. That's fantastic.
Yes, I mean, where do you find a townhome like that?
Right.
But we are close to the movie theaters, all the new restaurants, right behind Waukee, convenient to the Raccoon trails if you want to go for bike rides with the family.
The schools are being requested, property values second to none, thoroughfares, shopping, everything is there in both of these neighborhoods for that matter.
Absolutely.
So if you just flipped on the tube, we're talking townhome living in Waukee and West Des Moines, Prairie Crossing in Waukee, and Covenant Cove townhomes in West Des Moines. Energy efficient townhomes, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths.
They're awesome. They're just under 2,000 square feet, so there's a lot of space in these homes. They all have finished basements. They all either have a walkout or daylight basements, so lots of bright light down there.
And with these price points, Erin, in the 230s and up, renters could really probably do as well or better than
absolutely.
they're paying for rent right now.
Absolutely, and we do have special financing with home services lending with no closing costs.
Excellent. The dues are low.
Dues are low. All the appliances are included. They
just
are move-in ready.
Keeps getting better. It really does. Open house today with?
We'll both be there today.
Of course. One of them in West Des Moines, one of them in Waukee. So check it out this afternoon. You're going to like what you see. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah. Thanks,
very
Mike.
much.
Thank you, Mike.
Want to talk about one of our preferred partners, Ameris Spec Home Inspections. More than 20,000 home inspections since 1996 in the greater Des Moines area. 7 full-time inspectors, 3 people in the office. They're the pros. They get it done. Ameris Spec.
According to Smart Asset, Des Moines is the #7 best city for living the American dream.
One of my favorite guests is here, Lori Comas from Iowa Realty's Valley West office. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about Taranite Homes, sister company to KRM Development. Break that down so people know the difference if they're watching out there.
They're under the same, under the KRM umbrella. So KRM is more of the custom end of things. The KRM homes start right around that $425 to $450 and go up to whatever. You can bring in a true custom. We have plans we can start with and adapt and go from there. The homes we're looking at today are Taranite Homes, which is a sister company to KRM. And the Taranite Homes, we've got options within that as well, anywhere from the mid 200s up to about the 450 range,
Okay.
where you can customize a Taranite home as well, or you can pretty much pick one of our plans, select colors, and go from there.
This is an Urbandale company, in fact, right across the street from our studio, and something that I think really is nifty for the buyer, especially with Tanzanite, is the design center.
Yes.
Which is a time saver, maybe a money saver, and this cloud-based system. Talk about that briefly.
Yes, their cloud-based system is fantastic for keeping the buyers informed throughout the whole process.
Right.
They can watch the process of their home. They can log in whenever it's convenient for them. It also keeps a good record of the build of the home, so they have that for reference down the road.
Well, and you can tell if you're still on budget and everything is,
Yeah.
is where it's supposed to be, right?
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about Greenwood Hills in Johnston now. What a great neighborhood.
Yes, Greenwood Hills is wonderful. This is the last plat, just finishing up in Greenwood Hills. This is located off of 86th Street to the west, just north of 54th Avenue, north of the Price Chopper and south of Jethro's.
Of course, Johnston, now with that new state-of-the-art high school, just amazing. Great school system. Good property values, I-80 access when you live in Johnston, the shopping and all that's in place. It's just one of the great suburbs of the city.
It is, and the location here, I mean, you're not even 5 minutes to interstate to pop on there, but yet you feel like you're at home in a neighborhood when you're actually in Greenwood Hills. And we do actually have 3 different ranch homes that are up and complete right now to pick from, and the one we're looking at today is the Amber plan, priced at $428,536.
Now it's a walkout ranch, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, those great big windows, and it's a nice view of the trees out back and a covered deck.
The lot's pretty stunning.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. Talk about this special $6,000 here that I can take advantage of.
Yeah, right now on any completed home with KRM or Tanzanite, they're offering an incentive, which is a $6,000 vacation voucher at closing for any accepted offer by September 15th.
Nice. Price points on the other 2 homes quickly?
I have one at $339,900 and another one at $389,900.
Okay. Great builder, Tanzanite Homes. Open house with Lori Comas this afternoon. Greenwood Hills in Johnston. And thanks for coming by.
You bet. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
And you're going to love working with Lori. She's a genuine pro. And tell us why you like Iowa, why you love living here, and how much you enjoyed working with Lori Comas. # Iowa Realty.
You're busy with family and career. You need to enjoy your space and relax. Let the design team at The Elements create your sanctuary. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. We love the mix, coordinating styles for a look that's real and totally together, and says it's you. Ask about The Elements risk-free house call service. Follow us on Facebook and visit us online at elementsbyKsorby.com. We're anything but ordinary.
Beautiful private location in the heart of Clive for this walkout ranch in the Waukee School District by Breckenridge, the builder. Great name. And we're going to find out all about it with my friend Kim O'Connor, who is here from Iowa Realty. Good to have you here.
Hi, Mike. Good to be here.
Chatting before going on camera here, if this isn't one of the best bargains I've seen in a long time, I don't know what is. This is amazing.
It's a beautiful home, and it sits on almost an acre lot. It's wooded, creek in the backyard in the middle of the trees, which is really nice. Very lovely landscaping.
And
it's at the end of a cul-de-sac.
And it's
so
packed with features.
my favorite features are all the different ceiling heights and treatments, as well as the windows. The whole back is full of windows.
Normally we might tease them on price, but I want to get the price out there because they're going to be shocked when they see this home at $575.
Yeah, it's like a bargain.
And with jumbo rates so good right now, there's never been a better time to be a luxury buyer.
Right. As a matter of fact, you're right.
Well, let's take a look. Clive address, 161st in Clive on the cul-de-sac. Tell me all about it.
There's a den, a first floor den. The master bedroom has his and her bathroom and their own closets, which is wonderful. So they love that. It's got a 4-car garage, a formal living room, a big, large eating area. They do not have a formal dining area, but the eating area is quite large. And then there's room for stools at the bar.
Now we have a total of 4 bedrooms plus a den and 5 bath areas, a couple
Right.
of fireplaces.
Right. A wet bar downstairs. It's a walkout. It's got 2 decks. It just has so many beautiful features. It's amazing.
And when you see this in its entirety and you get that personal tour, you're going to say, how do you buy this for less than $1 million, right?
Well, yeah, with lot costs the way they are today,
Oh, my goodness,
that
yeah.
lot would be a lot more than $300,000, I'm sure.
Oh, wow. If you just joined us, this is Clive, Waukee Schools, walkout ranch on nearly an acre.
Over 4,000 square feet finished.
Yeah, just amazing. And of course, Kim O'Connor is at our Valley West office, and she'd love nothing better than to give you the private tour where you can see all the little nooks and crannies, right?
Yeah.
And Breckenridge is a great name.
Great name. And then Alvin Stecker was the architect on the house, so it has a lot of his special features too.
And again, just try to replace it if you could find a spot like this, which is virtually impossible nowadays, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Good stuff. Kim O'Connor waiting for the phone to ring. Thank you for coming by. It looks beautiful.
Thank you
Good
for
luck
having
with it.
me.
And of course, as always, our beautiful photography by Vizzy, our world-class photography partner.
Smart Asset calls Des Moines the #6 best place to work in tech.
Well, Joe Bennett from Iowa Realty and I are talking about what a great time it is to be a home buyer. If you're renting, boy, you're throwing the money away with the opportunities that are out there today, Joe, like the one we're talking about, this carriage house concept from Element 119. But these rates are so good, and you know, fall is going to sneak up on us here with those holidays coming sooner than people think. This is the time to make the move.
That's right, Mike. You know, we got, you're right into September already, so in a 30 to 45 day window of what it takes to buy a home and get it closed.
Right.
You know, you're looking at middle of October right now, so you basically have another month.
And the rates may be the best in your lifetime, so if you're hesitating, get off the fence. It's time to make that move. Take me to Chateau 88.
I tell you what, we have a beautiful carriage home series out in Chateau 88 in West Des Moines. We built 18 of them to start out the development in the neighborhood, and we have 3 sold already before they were completed.
Good.
So we have 15 left, and they range from $279,000 to $299,000. So you're underneath $300,000, and you have a square footage in your garage that can fit up to 6 cars, boats, your lawnmower.
That's an amazing concept, and you know, we were talking about it before going on camera here. If you don't have all the toys or the extra vehicles or whatever, everybody needs storage. Or you could do an office or a den toward the back of the garage there with windows and so on and so forth. There, really, flexibility is the big word there.
That's right. I mean, we're looking between 1,385 square feet to 1,620 in the finished square footage as it sits. But if you needed more room, say a 4th bedroom, another bath, a family room, you can build into that garage. That gives you more living space that you might require.
So there are 15 of these available starting at $279 in the Waukee School District.
Waukee School District, so your West Des Moines address, but Waukee Schools.
And if you're new to the metro, the property values do not get any better than that combination, West Des Moines and Waukee. Thoroughfares, shopping, 5 minutes maybe to Jordan Creek Town Center.
That's right.
Yep, it's all good. Some 2-story single-family homes basically in the neighborhood.
That's right. Just across the street. That's right. Just across the street, we have 5 4-bedroom, 2 stories that all have the space that people need for that family, and everybody to have their own bedroom, and they are really sharp and nice situation.
Element 119 homes by Stanbro. Brad Stanbro doing really innovative things, and this carriage home idea is certainly one of them. And Joe Bennett will be there for open house today at Chateau 88 West Des Moines. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Mike.
You bet. And of course, this is the Iowa Realty Weekly. You'll find it in the main section of the Sunday Register every week, and it's a good way to check out those hot new listings and great Iowa homes.
Create your new life together in style with the Wedding Registry at the Elements at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. Unwrap exactly what you need for your new home. Dinnerware, flatware, glassware, kitchen tools, cookware and linens, furniture, artwork, gifts, and more. All available online at elementsbyksorby.com. Free gift wrap, delivery available. The Elements. We're anything but ordinary.
Mr. Ankeny is here on the set, live and in person. Ron Sampson, good to see you, Ron.
Good to see you.
You know, we get talking about football in Ankeny, and we could go on forever, but we probably ought to talk a little business. And there's normally a little history lesson involved when you show up.
Yep, our history lesson this year goes back 8 months. What was happening 8 months ago, 7 months ago, 6 months ago? Mike, it snowed every Sunday.
That's a fact.
Of the winter. It was terrible, and I was begging people, come out and see my product, you'll buy it. And you know what? They didn't.
Yeah.
But you know what happened this spring and summer? They came out and they bought it. Mike, we're out of product for the first time in 25 years. I don't have a house to sit in on Sundays.
You know, that's amazing, and I guess it's a kind of a double-edged sword. Is it a good problem to have? You've sold everything, or is it a bad problem because you don't have something you can show?
Well, what's kind of good about it is that 2 of these buildings that we've sold now are duplexes. Mm-hmm. And so when we build one side, we're building the other side for a spec home or a market home.
Right.
So we have 2 that are being built, and people could come in and express an interest and do their own picks right now. I mean, their own floors, their own cupboards, their own granite. But you know, people are going to say, well, how am I going to see what I'm buying? We have got such spectacular homeowners over in both North Point and in Tuscany Point that we can get you into a home that's not only decorated, but it's being lived in by people, and you can ask them, what would you do different about this home?
Yeah. Some
Some of the homes that were 3 bedrooms up and 1 bedroom down, we've now converted over to 2 bedrooms up because we've made the pantry and the kitchen so much larger. So, you know, that's what MJ Properties is really known for. We'll customize a plan for you to fit what you really want.
Well, MJ Properties, you don't win Best of Show at the Home Show Expo, which they did a couple of years ago, unless you're a great builder with the Ankeny roots to boot.
And that's probably the thing that I sell as hard as I sell anything, is these guys came from Ankeny, they're going to be in Ankeny, and they're going to stay in Ankeny. Their father-in-law and mother-in-law and these guys, I mean, they have nothing but great reputations, and people give us great testimonies all the time.
Well, and we have viewers who aren't familiar with Ankeny, one of the fastest growing cities in America, with terrific growth, great school system, a quick commute any direction you want to go, new retail, lakes, parks, golf all around you, and the property values just excellent. So great place to live. You ought to know.
Hey, I ought to know. I've been here, Mike, since 1,200 people live there. So I've only seen another 65,000 people move in. So
that's all.
We're doing good.
No open house today with Ron Sampson because everything is sold, but call him at the Ankeny office and arrange for maybe a visit to one of the neighbors. Right?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Ron.
Thanks.
You know, fraud is real. We remind you every single week, and if your home is your biggest investment, as it is in my case, you want to protect it, you can do so with Home Safe from Home Services of Iowa.
U.S. News and World Report calls Des Moines the number 5 best place to live in the United States.
Downtown Darla is here. Darla Willett-Rorson from Iowa Realty. Last few weeks we've been featuring special Hubbell neighborhoods around the metro, including Edison downtown and Grace Station. And we're going to talk about the banks today and these fabulous townhomes, condominiums, if you will, on the riverbank, right?
You betcha.
It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me, hon.
Well, now you've sold out of phase 1 just quickly, so people are loving these.
We have. We had 44 in phase 1 that are now sold.
Yep.
So we're starting off phase 2.
Wow.
We've got 11 of those that we've got foundations in for, and they are going vertical and going to be out there this weekend.
It's amazing. Now we got to talk about a viewer out there that's not familiar with the metro.
Sure.
This is rubbing shoulders with the East Village.
Absolutely. We're just a couple blocks away from it.
Great spot for entertainment and restaurants and bars and museums and all the rest. So a downtown lifestyle person has got to take a hard look here.
You don't even have to be a downtowner. Like, it's funny, I have people come in and they see it and they go, wow, my new life. It's a lot of people looking for a new lifestyle.
Oh, I
so
bet.
they'll sell off their forever house in Johnston and just say, it's my new world.
So you have a broad market for this then.
Absolutely. A lot of the people are people my age, to be honest, between my age and your age, Mike, which whatever that number is.
3 years.
3 years, absolutely. That's us. And they are people who their kids are off in college and they're looking for their new life. And so that's a lot of our buyers, but it's not everybody. We have some first-time home buyers and honestly, some people that it's a second home for them, that they live out of the state and they vacation Iowa.
We got to talk about Hubbell because this is Hubbell Homes and their neighborhood, another fabulous Hubbell neighborhood. 160-year reputation for those of you who might not be familiar. And
there's a lovely video going on here that shows the park entry to the neighborhood of those 44 I was talking about. We've got a nice little walkway that goes through the neighborhood. This is just a couple blocks from Zombie Burger and all the little yummy things over at the East Village.
Right.
And then right next to this location are those 11 homes that I was talking about. They actually open up to a little courtyard, which is super, super cool to have, that your front door opens to an extremely private area. And that is something I'd say you never get downtown. There you can see it right here, which is super, super nice.
Now, everybody's going to have a view that'll knock your socks off here.
You can't beat the view. This is why this weekend I'm going to have hard hats so you can get up there and see what your view would be. All of them have a four-season room on the rooftop. All of them have a rooftop patio and a pergola, little water spigot so you can garden away. It really is fantastic. And honestly, the pictures there look great, but at night is your really showstopper time.
So tax abatements.
Woo! 10 years, Mike.
10 years of big savings.
Absolutely.
Huge.
Now that could be $80,000. I mean, that is a lot of money.
And then couple that with rates today. If you're not a cash buyer, rates are just about as good as they're ever going to be in your lifetime.
Money's free. Money's free. Come get some.
That's exactly
Buy
right.
down at the Banks and Bridge District.
And Darla lives there.
I do.
And that puts a lot of credibility into this.
Well, you know, I've sold downtown for 10 years and I decided it's finally time to put my money where my mouth is. And
there you go.
I did it and I love it. It's
I
extra fun.
bet you do. And prices start?
We're starting at $500 up to $750.
Okay. And good square footage and all these other amazing amenities, and living downtown close to the East Village. Doesn't get much better than that.
And $2,300 to $2,600 on the square footage, so I'm throwing it in since you mentioned it.
All right. And she'll be there with a hard hat from 1 to 3 this afternoon at the Banks by Hubbell Homes. Good to see you.
Thanks, Mike.
Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you.
Well, I mentioned HSA. If you're a buyer or a seller, some things make sense. Get those systems and appliances covered. You can relax then with HSA. Put a little reminder on your phone, 10 a.m. every Sunday morning here on Local 5 in our 36th year on the air. Mike Pace, till next time on The Home Show. Have a great week.
You're busy with family and career. You need to enjoy your space and relax. Let the design team at The Elements create your sanctuary. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. We love the mix, coordinating styles for a look that's real and totally together, and says it's you. Ask about The Elements risk-free house call service. Follow us on Facebook and visit us online at elementsbyksorby.com. We're anything but ordinary.